In the last presentation, we gave definition of species and speciation. Now in this presentation, speciation 2, we have to discuss about the allopatric speciation and sympatric speciation. Methods of speciation, they are in general called. Allopatric, otherwise called geographical speciation, because the geographical barriers play an important role in the formation of new species from the already existing one. If they are the individuals of a species due to certain natural calamities are brought to different geographical regions, which may be difficult for the individuals of species to come again closer. There the possibility for such separated individuals to develop into different species due to the development of new characters in order to adapt to the new environment they entered. Now, for example, the natural calamities like flood, earthquake, and you see the list here, forest fire. The individuals of a species happen to get separated into different geographical regions far away. That is what the main criterion of this geographical speciation. So because of such large barriers, these individuals may not come closer very easily and may have the reproduction to do the further offspring. So accordingly, in due course of time, by their effort to adapt to the new environmental conditions, they may develop the character of reproductive isolation. That means, even if they happen to meet the individuals of the same species, they may not have the reproductive activity. Already in the introduction we have talked about the reproductive isolation. So if to that extent of reproductive isolation, if there the isolation, separation is maintained for a longer period of time, then the separated individuals will become into new species. That is what the meaning of allopatric or geographical speciation. And one more method of speciation is sympatric speciation. Here, the individuals of the same geographical regions may live in different localities. Even under the title teams, we have explained that the individuals of the same species may occupy different pockets, may live in different clusters within the same area, and even among them, due to certain temporary and seasonal effects, lack of food, lack of water, lack of shelter, competition for the food, and due to the frequent visit of predators or presence of predators in the same area, some invasive species, prolonged drought in the area where they are, some of the individuals may happen to move to different regions in the same locality, in the same environmental space, but they may move on to different areas and try to stay there for a longer period and try to adapt to the new place they reached. for longer period. What is said to be the niche? Niches you see here, the meaning for the word ecological niche. The place to which the individual get adapted, get fit to live in. And also the individual in response, in turn, makes the niche proper, good to the niche where it lives. So accordingly, the individuals which move on to the new area will adapt to the place and in turn will be helpful to that place to develop that place and becoming the members of the new niches. In due course of time, what would happen there? The development of adaptive features to the extent of becoming reproductively isolated from that of the parental individuals. So even in the introductory part itself we told the major criterion to differentiate the individuals into different species reproductive isolation between them. So if there this divergence, this separation guarantees reproductive isolation among the individuals reached different ecological niches, making different ecological niches, then it may be called the sympatric species. So see the major difference between allopatric and sympatric. Allopatric based on the division of geographical region, in terms of geographical region. Sympatric, the division of individuals due to such requirements, life requirements, like that of food, water, shelter, and to cope up with the competitors or to escape from predators that way. So they change their place within the territorial area but into different ecological niches. So if it happens to continue for longer period to the extent of becoming reproductively isolated individuals from that of the parental individual, they become a new species. And the different mechanisms which can make the individuals of one species into different species may be discussed in the coming presentations.